pumpkin patch over the weekend. I saw a lot of crowds there. It was so strange to be picking out pumpkins in record heat.
It's 85,
right?
you know, near 90-degree weather. We had 90-degree weather in the valley on Saturday, amazingly enough. Warmest it's ever been so late in the year. But all that is about to change. In fact, it did change yesterday a little bit, but we're going to see a major change to wet weather as we go into the weekend. But a great sunset tonight, courtesy of the high clouds that came streaming north with a weak weather system off the coast of California. Just a beautiful color there. Great to see. Won't be long before we're going to see raindrops on these sunset time lapses. Today, 71. That's much closer to average than our mid to upper 80s that we had over the weekend. I mentioned the 90s. Both Salem and Molalla made it into the 90s on Saturday. Warmest that I could find anywhere in the Willamette Valley this late in the year and in the month of October for that matter. So pretty impressive. The warming that we've had. It's been a super warm month, as witnessed by the number of 80-degree days we've had today, not today, but over the weekend, 12. And we'll probably make it to 13, blowing away the old record number of 80-degree days in October of 6. And there are those two numbers for Salem and Molalla, 93 in October. Just amazing. Smoke from the Cedar Creek fire here and from the Nakia Creek fire here. Otherwise, we had low clouds in the valley. Here are the high clouds streaming north. But the jet stream and the weather pattern around the entire northern hemisphere is about to go through a major adjustment that is going to lead to rain here in the northwest. In the near term, though, we're going to pick up a little bit of an east wind tomorrow night and into Wednesday. Now, it won't be as strong as what we had over the weekend, so I don't think it'll fan the flames like what happened over the weekend. But here's the big change. We've had this massive area of hot air, high pressure over the western U.S. That's going to basically move to the west, or just sort of reposition itself. It'll stay dry through Thursday, but then the jet stream just collapses right over us. The rainy season begins. This is much cooler than average weather. So we go from way above average weather for the first half of October to cooler than average weather and wet weather and mountain snow, which I'll show you in just a second. But first of all, the rainfall forecast, oftentimes, and this is the European model, it's showing couple inches. I mean, this is through Saturday, inch plus. That's reasonable. If we get to 2 inches, we'll see. But either way, it's going to be a good soaking rain throughout western Oregon, and the mountains of eastern Oregon will do quite well too. And speaking of the mountains, here's the snow forecast. Yes, it's been a long time since I used it in May, so it's been a long time. But Saturday, 3 to 6 inches. Above 4,000 feet. Snow level goes up a bit after that. I'm keeping the amounts a little conservative here because it is early in the season. Yeah, we're going to get snow at the ski areas. Look at this forecast from Friday into the end of next week. We're looking at over 2 feet on Mount Hood, maybe 3 feet on Mount Bachelor, Willamette Pass. That'll put an end to the fires in the Cascades. Whether or not we get exactly those amounts remains to be seen, but it's going to be our first significant snowfall of the season for the Cascades, and it should stay. This should be the beginning of our snowpack. We'll lose some, but it'll generally stay. 58 degrees outside right now in Portland, so cooler than it's been. Sunny, hazy tomorrow again after morning clouds. Highs in the upper 70s. We're going to go for 82 on Wednesday, then 77 Thursday, and then cooler on Friday as the rain begins, and highs over the weekend. Forget about 80, forget about 70. We don't even hit 60 over the weekend. As we see a really dramatic change.
We're talking record highs to snowpack beginning.
Falling off the cliff right there.
It's a big, you know, we can do that in October. It is that season of change.
Thank you, Matt.